Have you ever noticed that some ministries seem to lose their effectiveness over time? Not because they ran out of money, not because they lacked talented people, not because God stopped blessing their efforts, but because somewhere along the way, they forgot why they existed. Peter Greer, in his book Mission Drift, warns that organizations rarely abandon their mission overnight. Instead, they drift little by little through a series of seemingly harmless decisions. As someone who has spent more than 40 years helping organizations recover from decline, restore focus, and rediscover their purpose, I can tell you that mission drift is one of the most common and costly problems I encounter. My name is Guy Williams, founder of Community Lifters. Let's talk about what mission drift is, why it happens, and how to prevent it. Mission drift occurs when an organization slowly moves away from its founding purpose. The mission statement may still be on the website. The vision statement may still hang in the lobby, but daily decisions, priorities, and measurements begin moving in a different direction. Here's the dangerous part. Mission drift rarely feels dangerous while it's happening. A grant opportunity appears. A new program sounds exciting. A donor suggests a different direction. A board member recommends a strategic adjustment. None of these decisions seem significant by themselves, but over time, they can carry an organization far from its original calling. As Greer reminds us, organizations don't drift because they intend to. They drift because they fail to guard the mission. The first hidden cost is donor disengagement. Most donors don't give because of organizational need. They give because they believe in the mission. When the mission becomes unclear, donors begin sensing something is wrong. Stories lose their impact. Communication becomes generic. Results become harder to measure. What appears to be a fundraising problem is often a mission clarity problem. The second hidden cost is volunteer disengagement. Volunteers are among the most mission sensitive people in your organization. They aren't there for a paycheck. They're there because they believe in the cause. When that cause becomes diluted, enthusiasm declines, recruitment becomes harder, and momentum begins to disappear. The third hidden cost is staff burnout. Research consistently shows that people can sustain extraordinary effort when they believe their work has meaning. But when purpose becomes unclear, exhaustion accelerates. Purpose fuels perseverance. Confusion fuels burnout. Finally, mission drift creates strategic confusion. Without a clear mission filter, every opportunity looks important. Every partnership sounds attractive. Every program feels urgent. The result is an organization that becomes busier but less effective. One of the most powerful leadership questions you can ask is this: does this opportunity advance our mission? If the answer is unclear, proceed carefully. The healthiest organizations conduct regular mission audits. They continually ask, does this program advance our mission? Does this partnership advance our mission? Are we measuring activity or impact? Are we still accomplishing what God called us to accomplish? Mission drift is not prevented by good intentions. It is prevented by intentional leadership. Let me leave you with one final question. If the founders of your organization walked through your doors today, would they recognize what you have become? Would they see faithfulness to the original calling, or would they see signs of drift? Faith-based nonprofits do not exist merely to survive. They exist to fulfill a God-given mission, and no amount of growth, revenue, or activity can compensate for losing sight of that mission. Until next time, stay focused on the mission.